questions that you want to know and you want answers to. Tell me where this is going to be.
I'm trying this right now. All right, so I want to make sure that you guys can actually hear me loud and clear. Put in a 1 into the comment box on Facebook and YouTube if you guys can actually hear me right now. I did some setting change, and I don't know what's going on. Oh, there you go. I got my audio back. I sincerely apologize on the technical difficulties. I don't know what happened. Now that you guys can hear me, excellent, excellent, excellent. And I do apologize if you guys actually missed the first part of what I was sharing. In terms of static conversion and custom conversion, I know that I got a lot of angry faces and a lot of people giving me sad faces. My apology. So if you guys want to actually cash back on what I said earlier, which is some pretty amazing stuff, make sure you go to my Instagram channel and then click on my story, and you will actually hear it, okay? Again, my apology. I have no clue what happened. And please make sure you give me some love symbols so I can eliminate all the sad and angry voice symbols. Again, my apology on that end of things. So now moving on. Let's talk back about the remarketing campaign. So yes, you are basically going after now warm traffic, and you're going to get a much better return on ad spend with that. So definitely set it up if you have time. I mean, it's going to take you an hour or 2 or 3 or 4 max, but once you have it up, you don't really have to worry about it. All right. Moving on to the fourth question is by John B. John said, when testing products with $5 ads, how do you know if you should scale the product or not? So again, John, this question, I have answered it countless times. If you guys actually get my Zero Up Light free course, you will know exactly what you need to do and what data points to look at in order for you to actually scale up your ads or not, okay? There are just 4 numbers. 4 easy numbers. So make sure you actually get a copy of Zero Up Light. Go through that. I'm not going to waste everyone's time on basically repeating myself. Okay? I'm not being rude or anything. I just want to make sure that we have the best value for everything at the same time. Okay? So moving on to the last question of the day is by Richard Uni. Richard said, "Hi Fred, how are you doing?" I'm doing absolutely well. Thank you so much for the show and helping us out get to your level. Here's the question: when starting out, you always mention $5 access to test campaigns. When would you recommend increasing the number to be in a different batch for the auction? Will I get better results if I increase starting test amount to $10, $15 to $20? I know that actually testing myself is the only solution, but can you offer thoughts? Another question: when breaking up a large target audience, how do you split up the data? A week ago, you mentioned to separate age and sexes. Do you have any other formulas to doing such a task? Big bro, thank you. I'm in a way better place since I found you and following your style. See you at the top. Excellente. So here's the deal, okay? If you guys are basically getting really a lot of value and really me helping you out, let me know in the comment box. I'd love to actually see if I'm actually doing all these to really help you, inspire you guys, and that's what I care about. Now, to answer your question, Richard, so let me answer your first question first. It really depends on what budget you have. For me, majority of my campaigns right now, I actually start with $20 budget. And the reason why I start with $20 budget is because I get data a lot quicker and a lot faster. Now, $5 campaign is still great. You're still going to reach the same audience, but you're going to reach it at a slower pace, not as fast. But at $20, I can actually make the decision if that product's going to sell or not within 24 hours based on a 4-level of optimization that I was just talking about that I show inside Zero Up Light. So if you don't have that, definitely grab that at the same time. So again, yes, larger budget will definitely give you more data to actually see what is going on. It's going to go after a different audience. The answer is no, because Facebook is basically still serving the same audience that you are going after. Okay. Now, to your second question is, I know that actually testing is only yourself. Yeah, so I answered that. Another question: when breaking up large target audience, how do you split up the data? So what I normally do right out of the gate, if I have an audience size that's going to be like, let's say that the main keyword gives me like a several million reach, I won't go that right away. I will flex it down with a keyword to actually find precisely what is going on. And I will find in different assets, doing after different flex targeting to see really if that main keyword is going to convert or is I really need to flex it down. And you can also, that's one way of breaking it up using flex targeting. So you're basically telling Facebook that, hey, this person has to basically show interest in interest A and interest B. They have to show interest in both in order for my ads to show. So that's what I would do in the initial stage. The other thing that I would actually do is breaking up age range. So at the end of the day, you want to break up like 5 to 10 years apart. So let's say that you have a big audience size of, let's say, 3 million. You want to break it into 5 to 10 year range, or even break it up into gender at the same time. So again, there's not really a specific, like, here's the exact blueprint on what you need to do. It's really different per niche, per target audience. But I do have to say, if you have a super large audience list, just flex it down first before you even split it up into like age and gender, etc., etc. Now, you will, over the course of your ads and time that you've been running ads, you will actually find that your ads are actually converting better on certain ages and certain gender. And when that really happens, then guess what? When you target new keywords and new things, then at that point, you can actually do that. So Miguel Herezo said that, bro, those sunglasses are annoying. So again, Miguel, the only reason why I have sunglasses is because I want to basically, I'm making eye contact with the guys on YouTube and Facebook, and at the end of the day, I want to make the same eye contact to you guys, but it's really weird. I can turn it off right now, but at the end of the day, it's just that I'm going to be looking at that side more than this side. So making sunglasses will make me basically feel, let me see. There you go. It will just make me see this way, and you guys start feeling I'm not making eye contact. That's the only reason why. So if I offended you, my apology, Miguel. All right. So anyways, to continue on. So again, that's what I would do when it's breaking up the data. When you start running, you will see a certain age demographic that is really working better for you. And then from there, obviously, you can continue to actually diversify based on targeting and go from there. Here's the deal, though. You really want to actually get into lookalike audiences as fast as possible, okay? That is really the key for scaling, is to not really keep continuing to dabble in the interest targeting. You want to basically use the interest targeting to basically just get, the data so that you can run lookalike audiences and simply run lookalike audiences simply without interest. That's really the key, okay? Just sharing that with you. Now, you also ask about, I don't really have a formula. Again, I go as I basically run. Usually, I kind of know what my demographic is, so I don't have to let Facebook figure it out. But if you don't know, at the end of the day, you can figure it out yourself through time and ads, because there will be certain gender and age that is actually working better than any other age range. All right? So I really hope that helps you guys out. And again, guys, my sincere apology on the technical difficulties on no sound. I should have checked that a lot earlier. Being on a laptop is a lot harder for me to actually do these lives than me actually going back at my place, at my office. It's going to be a lot easier. But again, if you guys actually, I know that I obviously missed out the initial part of the first question, which is very important about standard events and custom conversions. Make sure you head over to Instagram and then check out my stories. Then you'll actually see and catch back up on what is going on. And again, you only have 24 hours. So guys, if you're on YouTube and on Facebook, please really go check it out over there. Okay? Other than that, that is really it for our daily huddle today. Again, my sincere apology. What happened earlier about sound, I hate that to happen, but at the end of the day, newbie mistake. But anyways, other than that, listen, I'm going to be live again tomorrow for our daily huddle. If you have any questions, make sure you go to www.fretlam.com/ask. And make sure, okay, you follow me on social media, tag a friend, share them if you guys think that this will actually add in immense value to any individuals or friends or family members that you know. All right? Other than that, I look forward on seeing you guys tomorrow. Keep hustling, all right? Peace out.